Coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 9.
The causes of 2 structure fires in Columbia remain under investigation. Good evening, I'm Elena O'Connell.
And I'm Jen Lask. The Columbia Fire Department responded to the first fire on Berkshire Court a little before 8 p.m. last night. There were occupants in the home, but no one was injured. The amount of damage from the fire is estimated at $40,000. Neighbors say they could see smoke coming from the home. When firefighters responded to the call, they found smoke coming from a rooftop dryer vent. The fire was quickly put out. The Columbia Fire Department responded to a second structural fire early this morning on West Boulevard. When firefighters arrived on the scene, they found heavy smoke and fire coming from the rear of the home. The fire extended to portions of the attic, but the situation was brought under control in about 10 minutes. Only one person was home at the time and no one was injured. The Columbia Fire Department urges homeowners to have working smoke alarms in each room.
The Columbia Police Department have made another arrest in connection to the Columbia shooting Wednesday afternoon at Texas and Garth. Police arrested 22-year-old Moyes Guillen last night. He was arrested on charges of first-degree assault, armed criminal action, and unlawful use of a weapon. The investigation is ongoing and more arrests are possible. Let's take a look back at what we know. The shooting took place just after noon last Wednesday. Police found 27 shell casings at the incident and say they are from 3 different weapons. Police say the shooting occurred in multiple vehicles and 2 vehicles were abandoned when the police arrived on the scene. Yesterday, another suspect was arraigned in the shooting. Judge Michael William Bradley appointed a public defender for Cody Galbraith and entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. He faces a new arraignment on July 12th. We will continue to update you.
A toddler is dead in Holt Summit after being struck by an SUV. The SUV pulled into a private driveway, striking and killing 2-year-old Brennan P. Reynolds. Officials pronounced Reynolds dead about an hour later.
Even though the 4th of July is over, Independence Day festivities are making their last rounds. Thousands of people attended the 61st Fire in the Sky celebration in downtown Columbia and its surrounding parks. Fireworks were launched from the top of the parking garage at 6th and Cherry Street, but if you missed this show, Fire in the Sky was not the last 4th of July celebration. You still have a chance to catch 4th of July fireworks tonight. Another Independence Day celebration started just a few minutes ago at Guthrie Community Church in New Bloomfield. Fireworks will start at dusk and continue until dark, so there's still time to head over with your lawn chairs and enjoy the show. Besides fireworks, the celebration includes live music, games, and barbecue. The event is free and open to the public.
And if you're out and about enjoying the festivities in hot weather, the Heart of Missouri chapter of the Red Cross has some tips to stay safe in the heat. It says to avoid extreme temperature changes, take frequent breaks when working outside, and don't work alone. Use the buddy system when doing jobs outdoors. Check on family and friends who don't have air conditioning in their home. And, as always, stay hydrated and avoid drinks with caffeine or alcohol. The Red Cross also wants to remind you of the symptoms of heat stroke. Look for cramps in the legs of the abdomen, cool, moist, pale or flushed skin, nausea, dizziness, or headaches. Everyone's seen them downtown, those sandwich signs that invite people off the street and into stores. But Columbia residents issued a complaint to downtown businesses that put sandwich boards out for advertising. The complaints were placed on several of these sandwich boards downtown. The complaint was directed towards the placement of the boards, saying the boards were being placed on the sidewalk in places that caused issues for wheelchairs and strollers. One store owner says he didn't have any problems with the complaint.
I've actually moved it in closer, and it even said on there you had to have 5 feet of space. So I've moved it in, and there's more than plenty of space there now. So.
None of the store owners knew for sure who filed the complaint, but they all complied anyway.
The Fulton's Farmers Market came to an agreement to move locations. The Farmers Market is now held every Saturday on East 5th Street, right in front of the Capitol building. On one side of the street, there are farmers with all of their homegrown products, and across the street is the artisan side. Farmers say the artisan side gives the customers a little something extra. They also say the market is different because of the live entertainment. One farmer says she has personal reasons for voting yes on the move.
Centrally located, It's in a good location. We have other vendors on the other side of the street other than farmers that get people interested in stopping, and then the music has really helped out a lot, I think.
The farmers also hold a market on Wednesday afternoons in the Sutherland's parking lot. The market runs until October. In the wake of Angelina Jolie's double mastectomy, local physicians are saying more women are asking about genetic counseling for hereditary cancer.
According to the National Cancer Institute, doctors say that patients are 5 times more likely to diagnose women who carry mutated versions of the BRCA gene for breast and ovarian cancer. With cancer, one Columbia woman who also underwent a double mastectomy this spring told me about her decision to take preventative measures to avoid becoming a part of that statistic. It was a looming feeling.
My sister had had the test and was negative, and I just had this sneaking suspicion that mine was not going to be negative.
When Laura Kreisman's mother developed breast cancer for the second time, Kreisman decided to meet with Stacy Miller, a certified genetic counselor at the Alice Fischel Cancer Center.
The overall goal of the genetic counseling process is, we need to look at different aspects of cancer risk. Do they have any personal risk factors? Is there any obvious environmental risk factors?
Kreisman ultimately decided to take a genetic test last fall. It came back positive.
Obviously, if there's nothing they can do about it, why would you want to know? But if there's other health risks that you can eliminate, we have enough things fighting against us all the time. I mean, I could, come up with some other kind of cancer, I'm sure. But if this is something that I can prevent, then, I can be here for my children and my grandchildren, and that's what I'm going to do.
Kreisman underwent a double mastectomy in April. She said it was a painful recovery at first, but now she's back at work, running errands, and playing with her kids and 3 dogs. Kreisman says she has one more follow-up surgery a couple months from now. For more information on genetic testing options, visit our website at komu.com.
The end of the week has some warm temperatures. We send it over to Tim to see if temperatures will continue to rise.